everyone, welcome back to our kitchen. My name is Emily and this is Lauren and we're two of Festival's Mealtime Mentors. Today we're whipping up a flavor-packed dip that's perfect for any get-together or grill out.
Yes, today we are making a Mediterranean dip that packs all those amazing Mediterranean flavors into one perfect dip, which I'm super excited about. We both love Mediterranean food, so this is a great dip.
I think we should just get started. What do you think?
Yeah, so the base of our dip is classic hummus, which is really simple. So we just picked up a store-bought variety. You could definitely make your own. You could use some of the flavors. This is just the classic, simply because we're going to be adding lots of other ingredients and flavors. So we're just using the whole container, which is awesome.
And if you haven't had hummus before, it's just a chickpea or garbanzo bean-based dip. Adds a lot of great flavor and a little bit more nutrition.
Yeah, so we just chose a square dish. Doesn't really matter what you use. We're just going to layer everything, so just as long as it's got some depth to it, that's perfect. So,
and this recipe definitely serves a crowd, so it's great for those parties or those get-togethers or grill outs.
Yes, and it's so easy that you're definitely going to want to volunteer to bring the dip, and it's really fun too. So from here, I'm going to add in a little container of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. We're using the plain.
And this is great because we're using a container of this yogurt, we use a container of the hummus, so we don't really have any leftovers to worry about.
Yes, exactly. Just spread this on top here.
And now I need to eat dairy-free, so I would make this recipe just omitting the yogurt, and we will be adding some cheese later on too, and it's just as delicious. I mean, there are a lot of different flavors and ingredients going on in this simple dish, so you don't even miss these dairy-containing ingredients if you do need to eat dairy-free.
That's a great point, Emily. You can really customize this. So we're just kind of showing you a couple different ingredients that would work well in this type of recipe, but feel free to omit or add things too.
All right, so that's our base. Now we're going to add all of the colorful veggies, starting with some Roma tomatoes. We've just removed the seeds and diced them up nice and fine.
We also love that this is a veggie pack dip, so we've got a little bit of protein and fiber from the hummus, as well as a little protein from the Greek yogurt, and then we're just packing in a bunch of great veggies. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of veggies, next up we have an English cucumber that we've just diced up. And English cucumbers are a little bit more dense. They don't have as big of seeds, so they're a really great option in this kind of dish.
They're not as watery,
yes.
Which is nice for a dip, so we have that nice, crunchy, crisp cucumber.
Perfect. All right. Then we're going to add some jarred vegetables. We have some artichokes, which we've just chopped up as well. Lots of great
you can find them in a jar or in a can too.
Yes.
I love artichokes.
Spread this out a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then we have some jarred roasted red peppers. This just gives a lot of great flavor and color. You can find these in jars and then just chop them up yourself.
And again, if this is something that you don't really feel like buying this, or you're not a huge fan, feel free to omit it, maybe add something else, or completely omit it, just because we have so many other great veggies going on here.
And then finally, for this side, we have some Kalamata olives, which are just pitted and halved. You could chop them up finely, or you could omit them too if you're not a huge olive fan.
You could use green olives too. We just love Kalamata olives.
Very classic Mediterranean ingredient.
Yeah.
And it adds some great color to this as well.
Perfect. So from here, I'm going to add in a little bit of crumbled feta, which is just adds a really nice flavor.
Perfect. And finally, just some additional color. We have some chopped up parsley. Look at that.
I love how full this dip is, and it really just, it can be very filling. It's almost like a little salad, actually.
It is.
So when we're talking about what to use to dip right into this dip, there are lots of different options. Another option, of course, is veggies, which you can buy in our fresh cut department that are already chopped up, really easy. So you can use those. A couple other options. We actually sell these gluten-free pita chips in our deli department, which are also very handy.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of those. They have a great texture, perfect for these types of dips.
Yes, and you could definitely do regular pita chips. Pita bread would also be delicious. Toasted.
Definitely.
Would be fabulous. And then these new Angelic Bakehouse, they're sprouted grain bread crisps. So those hold up really nicely too to a dip like this, which you can find in the deli department as well. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna go with the carrot.
Good choice.
So now I want to get down all the way,
Of course.
into everything
all
here.
that deliciousness.
It's even really good with the veggies.
Absolutely. Well, we hope you give this veggie-packed Mediterranean dip recipe a try.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit bestfoods.com.